you ever looked in the mirror and thought to yourself, I need to go on a diet? You then start to look at your options and realize that there's not a lot of them, that you don't have enough time during the week to really sit down and make a healthy meal, and there's not really any healthy eating restaurants out there. My business proposal, a healthy restaurant called More Than a Salad, would be able to provide Americans like you and me an opportunity to eat healthy for affordable prices, as well as be able to change their lifestyle. I'm going to be able to demonstrate this to you through showing you the trends that lead me to believe that this is a viable business option, as well as demonstrating that there's two viable ways for this business to succeed. The CDC collected data on average American weight from 1960 to 2010. This graph illustrates their findings. The green line, as demonstrated here, is the obesity trends. As you can see, it jumps up to about 40% of Americans being considered obese in 2010. The blue line demonstrates overweight Americans, which hovers just above 40%. This is 80% of Americans are considered overweight or obese in 2010. Another study conducted by the FDA highlighted that 75% of Americans thought that they were eating healthy. However, when really pressed, only 90% of them were getting enough food, fruits and vegetables in their diets, which consisted of increased rates to type 2 diabetes, as well as increased cancer risks as well. These are some pretty scary statistics. My business restaurant, More Than a Salad, will really be able to help solve these trends and turn around what seems to be an ever-alarming trend of obesity and being overweight by giving a wide variety of eating options to Americans, as well as giving a affordable meal prep service so that people can sit down and really know and understand how their how their food is going to look like during the week. When healthy eating comes to mind, really the first thing that comes up is a salad or a sandwich. Most times these are overpriced, often rather pathetic, and not really very tasty. My restaurant, More Than a Salad, will be able to show, kind of by its namesake, that there's a wide variety of different eating options that are healthy for you. The menu would consist of such things as chicken and vegetables, or steak and quinoa with peppers, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, different things that would be able to give a very balanced diet for individuals seeking such. It would contain nutritional facts and information so that you would be able to understand exactly what you're putting into your bodies. There was another poll conducted by the International Food Administration that found that over 75% of Americans care about the taste rather than what's in the actual food that they eat. This shows that if it's tasty, people are going to come. This would help drive the profits of the company and once again start Americans on the step and progression towards changing their lifestyles. The other thing that would be exceptionally profitable for the business is a meal prep service. The meal prep industry in 2016 earned $1.5 billion. That's an enormous industry for people such as Blue Apron. This restaurant would be able to take consumers who are interested in that, give them a very convenient method and a very convenient way of getting their food rather than delivery and still having to prepare their food, but be able to plan out their meal, order the information online, and be able to come and pick it up. This is exceptionally profitable because Americans, as I demonstrated, $1.5 billion worth of revenue. That's a lot to tap into. By combining the variation and meal prep services, the restaurant More Than a Salad would be able to be exponentially, wildly successful. Winston Churchill once said that to improve is to change. To become perfect is to change a lot. Ultimately, we need to change a lot of what we eat and put into our bodies to go back to a healthy lifestyle. We can best do this by starting with good, healthy options. And when no healthy options exist, let's go out and create some. Let's go out and change a life by starting this restaurant. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, there's no such thing better than changing a life.